Hello team, and welcome to our first ever flipped IST meeting. This will be for October 11th. I sent this out a little bit early so you can look at it at any time during this week. If you have any questions as I go through this, feel free to send me an email. I'll also attach the PowerPoint itself, so if you need to look back over something real quick, it'll be easy for you to do. All right, the calendar, like we normally talk about, I'm not going to go through the entire thing. All I ask is that you kind of look at your own calendar and see if there are any conflicts with some students or some big events that are happening that you see maybe being a problem. Then send somebody an email just to make sure everybody is on the same page. A quick note that Club Photo Day will be on this Friday. It'll take place probably from 7:30 in the morning until about noon or 1. I know the journalism teacher will be sending out something this week that gives us much of those details. Next week on Monday and Tuesday are parent-teacher conferences. You should have been getting a ton of emails from parents that are signing up, or maybe not if no parents are signing up, which either way, that's okay. There's an early release Thursday and no school Friday, not this week, but the following week during the same week as parent-teacher conferences. Again, if you have any scheduling things, I know this week we have a choir concert on Monday, and the kids are going to be out all day long for their dress rehearsal. Tuesday, there's a band competition leaving at 4 until later in the evening. Wednesday, speech and debate has their novice debut night, which will happen right at 2:55, which is the reason we're not having this meeting this week. Most of those kids will be done real earlier, like 4:30 maybe, but there are kids that will be in it until 6 p.m. that night. Recruitment. I know we kind of talked about this last time. We think they're going to move up the enrollment process for the middle schoolers a lot earlier than normal. So I'm going to go ahead and just tell you to start on your recruitment procedures right now. I've kind of started mine just so I don't get totally bogged down at the end of this month or in November, looking forward to Thanksgiving break. I'm going to try to do a little bit at a time. Don't remember that I will give us some IST meeting time to work on some recruitment. So we'll kind of just talk about what we're doing, like different ways of showing our recruitment. If you send out letters, if you send out emails, social media, whatever. And then we'll split off into our own sections to kind of work on recruitment just to make sure it's all done before this academic achievement fair for grades 8 through 12 on December 6th. That's a thing that they used to do in the spring. Now they've moved it up to December 6th, and a reason for that is because I think they're forwarding the process of enrolling for the middle school students. I know this is a real exciting time that Aaron talked to us about last week about the potential of a new fine arts wing being approved in the spring. If you haven't already, and I'm sure you have, you might just start making a realistic list about what you would need in your space, and then maybe another list of what you would want. Keeping in mind that even though this is a great opportunity for us to kind of finally get our own space and for it to be exactly how we want it, keep in mind that the budget space, what am I trying to say? The budget and space limitations, and just kind of have those lists ready so that when hopefully it is approved in the spring, we can kind of hit the ground running and put everything on the table for the developers. Remember the goals that you either set yourself or adapted. I know we're probably going to be asked to follow up on them and to see how we're doing. So know your goals, know how to achieve them, and follow up on those per April's discussion and expectations on that. And then there it is. There's the countdown like I promised. 47 days till Thanksgiving break. 78 days till winter break. And now that I'm reading this was actually from a couple days ago, so it's way less than this. New Year's is 88 days, spring break 169, and summer 225, of course, pending snow days. Thank you so much for watching my first ever flipped screencast. I hope you have a great week. Please email me with any questions that you have. See ya.